a very warm welcome to this live streaming of mine once again. And today I'm going to predict about the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100 futures, the US Tech 100, and I'm going to predict about gold, silver, crude, Bitcoin, gold, silver, Bitcoin, crude, and copper and natural gas. Yes, I'm going to predict about how all these commodities and indices would behave today, 21st of January 2026. Yes. So let me start with the S&P 500. Yes. Currently, it is trading at 6817, and today S&P 500 can test a level of 6777 is the level which the S&P 500 can test today. Nasdaq 100 futures currently trading at 25,175. This index can test a level of 24,988. I repeat, Nasdaq 100 futures can test a level of 24,988 today. US Tech 100 can test a level of 24,779 today. I repeat, 24,779 today. Regarding Bitcoin, I had told you all that Bitcoin will test a level of 82,500 soon in the coming weeks or months. It had gone up to $95,000. Yes. At that point in time, also, I had told you all that it can fall to a level of 82,500. It can go down to that level of $82,500, and that is going to most likely it's going to happen. So this is my astrological and numerological prediction, right? About Bitcoin. Natural gas, well, it is 22% up today, but I am bearish on natural gas. It is currently trading at $4.78. I wouldn't be surprised if it tests a level of around $3.35 in the coming weeks and months. I repeat, currently natural gas is trading at a level of $4.78. Natural gas can fall to a level of $3.35. That is my astrological and numerological prediction about the natural gas. Now coming to silver. Silver is ready to touch a level of $100, and it can go beyond that also. So my next target for silver would be $107. But if you want to buy silver, you should buy it at a level of around $91, not before that. And gold, you can buy it at a level of 4770, not before that. 4750 to 4770. In that particular range, in that particular range you have to buy gold. Regarding copper, copper is trading at $5.82. My next target for copper is $6.22. 22 cents. 22 cents. $6.22 is a possibility on copper. So, see, one stock I want you all to buy, and that stock would be Meta Platforms. Microsoft, when it was trading around $490, I had told you all Microsoft can fall to a level of $404, and that is where you have to buy Microsoft. Amazon, $167. You need to, if you want to buy Amazon, you can buy it at $167. And Robinhood Markets is one stock which can be a multi-bagger in the future, and that you can buy it at a level of $80 to $85, somewhere in that region, somewhere in that range. Between $80 and $85 is where you need to buy Robinhood Markets. That is the stock which I want you all to buy. Meta Platforms can go down to a level of around, say, 558 also. So you can start accumulating Meta Platforms at this juncture as well. So that pretty much, I think, and one more thing for today. If you want to buy silver, you should buy it at a level of around $92.30. $92.30 is the level at which you should buy silver today. And if you don't get that level, don't buy. And today gold you can buy at a level of around 4840. 4840 is the level at which you can buy gold today, for only today, intraday, just for today, 21st of January 2026. So that is what I wanted to tell you all. So next is, if you want to buy Bitcoin today, Bitcoin is a buy at a level of around 88,000 today, $88,000 today. Natural gas, well, natural gas, I wouldn't recommend you all to trade natural gas today, at least. Don't trade natural gas today, because I see some danger in it. I see some, it's 25% up at this point in time. 25% up. 25% up. So it's a no trade thing, and natural gas is a no trade thing for today. Crude oil WTI, I am bullish. So any dip, it has been hovering around that $60 level. Sometimes it goes to 59. I'm talking about crude oil WTI. I'm talking about crude oil WTI. So crude oil WTI can be bought at around, if you want to buy today, $59.90 is where you can buy crude oil WTI. So this is my prediction regarding, see, I'm bullish on crude as well now. I'm bullish on it. So my next level would be in somewhere in the region of $62 to $65. So the markets have started going up now. But let's see how the day pans out. VSP Jaguar has asked me a question. If you want to ask me about the Indian markets, I would just request you, Mr. This VSP Jaguar, to ask me during my live session during the noon time. I do a program for the Indian markets. I'm answering your question today, but please do not ask me the Indian stock market. You just ask me during at around 12 o'clock I start my YouTube live session Indian time. If you want to ask me anything about the Indian markets, one question, you can ask me at that point in time. Today I'm answering your question. Just let me see. Just let me see. I'll just answer your question. So, $838 on the downside. 838 on the downside and 900 and sorry, it is for the month of February. Oh my God, no, I'm sorry. So let me just check. VSP Jaguar, February is quite 10 days away. So I haven't seen the horoscope of February. So I would just let me check and then I'll just tell you. Wait, just let me see. $860 on the downside, 860 on the downside in the month of February. 860 on the downside and 923 on the upside. 860 and 923 for the month of February, Adani Greens. That is my answer for February. So that is my prediction about the Adani Greens. So next, you see, now I want to start talking about y'all. You see, I want to tell y'all that you have something special. First, you need to recondition your mind by understanding this, that you have something special. I haven't met you until now, but I can tell you whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, you have something special. You have greatness within you. You were born to do great things. You came here to do great things in your life. You came here on this planet Earth. And if you aren't doing that thing which is great, you are wasting your life. Let me tell you very categorically, very candidly. It might not sound good to you right now. You're wasting your life. So, a certain level of risk has to be taken in life. You have to take some challenges in your life. Otherwise, you will never be able to grow. I will just tell you that if a person who is not willing to risk, who is not willing to take challenges in his or her life, he or she can never grow in his or her life. And if you cannot grow in your life, then you cannot become the best in your life. And if you cannot become the best in your life, you can't remain happy in your life. And if you can't remain happy in your life, then what else is there? Because after all, whatever we are doing on this planet Earth is for our happiness, for our family's happiness. But the cynosure of your life is you. The focus of your life should be on you, nobody else. Nobody else. You can live without anyone in this world. You can live without anyone in this world. It is just lip service when a person says, oh, I cannot live without him or her. No, that is just lip service. That doesn't make any sense. So the hero and the heroine of the story, or the heroine of the story, is you. So don't make that mistake of thinking that somebody will come, somebody is going to be there for you in your bad times. No, nobody will be there for you in your bad times. Let me tell you very honestly, this life of yours is a lonely, scary, solitary and dangerous pursuit. Lonely and solitary as well. So don't ever wait for that somebody will come and help me. Somebody will do this for me. Somebody will give me a job. Somebody will, give me this business. Yes, it is always good to hope. But you cannot stop there. You need to continue trying, looking for new customers, or if you are finding a job, you need to find a different job. Keep looking for different jobs. And nobody is going to come and help you. Nobody. Let me tell you this. This life which you are living, the people around you, near and dear ones, they are the ones, they will hold you back. They will hold you back from reaching your greatness. They will stop you from being great in this world. Yes. And you shouldn't listen to anyone. When somebody is telling you this, well, suggestions and advices are welcome from your near and dear ones. That is all right. But you need to follow your heart. Because where your heart is, there your treasure will be. There your money will be. There actually is your true happiness. Yes. Your true happiness is where, true happiness is in the things which you want to do in your life. It's not, if you are following somebody's else's dream, that is not happiness. You know, what does a job, the acronym for job, you know, journey of the broke. JOB means the journey of the broke. So if you aren't happy in your job, that means this journey which you are traveling, traveling on, this journey is a journey of the broke. If you like your job, fantastic. If you are happy with your job, if you are happy with your pay, if you are doing well in your job, that is all right. But if you aren't getting the right pay, if you think you are being underpaid in your job, if you are not being appreciated for the work which you are doing for that company, if you think that, you know, okay, if you are getting enough money, and even if somebody doesn't appreciate you, and if you appreciate yourself, that is all right. But if you think that you aren't happy with the pay which you are getting, the salary which you are getting, if you aren't being appreciated by the company, if you aren't happy with the job which you are doing, then you should leave that job. Well, yes, if that is a high paying job, you shouldn't ever leave it. But if you think you are being underpaid, and if you can do something on your own, and if you get more money than what you are getting, and you'll stay happier there in that thing, then you should switch. You should switch immediately. Yes. Job means the journey of the broke. Yes. JOB means journey of the broke. So you have to BYOB. You have to become your own boss. BIYOB. If you aren't happy in your job, if you aren't getting the pay which you deserve, if it is not meeting your expenses, and if you aren't saving from that job, saving money from that job every month, then it is a waste of time. Complete waste of time. And let me tell you, no one is going to come and help you. No one. No one in this world. You are alone in this world. You came alone, you're going to leave this world alone. Yes, that is a fact. Nobody is with anyone in this world. People say, oh, I cannot live without you. If you aren't there, I will die. This is all lip service. Lip service. They are only saying those things, nothing else. They don't mean anything. They don't mean anything by telling you that they don't want to support you. They will never support you. Your near and dear ones, let me tell you this. In your dreams, well, you see, you cannot live if your near and dear ones want to protect you, if they want to keep you secured. That means you will never ever reach your greatness. You will have to face the struggles. You will have to face the fiery furnaces of this world. You will have to go into the world and face all the challenges, all the troubles, all the hardships. And when you go into the world, you need to go into the world with this attitude that you want to win. You want to win because you are a born winner. You were born to win. You came here winning. You were born to win. And don't go with this attitude, oh, I will play, but I will play not to lose. No, this shouldn't be your attitude. Some people say, oh, I will play the game, but I don't want to lose. I will play it safe. No. You know, ships are safe when they are in ports. Ships are safe when they are in ports. But ships are not meant to stay in a port. Ships are meant to sail in rough waters. Ships are meant to sail in rough waters. You know, there is a saying that when the going gets tough, the tough people get going. So in spite of all the turmoil, all the chaos, all the agony, all the trauma which you face, you have to emerge a winner. You have to face all these things in the world and keep on working towards your goals and dreams. There will be problems, there will be difficulties, there will be hurdles, there will be obstacles, there will be barriers in your life, there will be people stopping you from reaching your greatness. There will be people. But don't get into that trap. You need to navigate through those naysayers, those emotional vampires, those energy draining people who tell you that you cannot do a certain thing. You know, the greatest line for me, the greatest motivation line for me is when someone tells me, oh, you cannot do it. That is the greatest motivational line for me. And it should be for you as well. If you want to become a doctor, engineer, lawyer, whatever you want to become, a businessman, and if somebody tells you cannot do it, that is the biggest motivation for you. To show them that you can do it. Anything is possible in this world. Anything. It's not something is possible, but everything is possible. If someone else has done it, let us take an example of Mr. Warren Buffett. If he can make billions and billions of dollars in the stock market, why can't you? Why can't you? He's also got that same 2 hands, 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1 mouth, 1 brain. If he can do it, you can do it too. There's nothing called impossible in this world. Nothing. It's you know, your focus is very important on what you are doing. And if you keep changing your goals every time, you aren't going to reach anywhere. Today you want to become you want to make money in the stock market. Tomorrow you want to sell burgers and make money. The 3rd day you want to do a job. The 4th day you want to become a lawyer. This way you will reach nowhere. If you take 2 steps towards Chicago and then you turn and start going towards Washington DC, and then again you take 2 steps and then again you change your direction towards New York, you will reach nowhere in your life. So the question you need to ask yourself, very important question, very, very important question. What do you want from life? What do you want from life? This is the most important question. What do you want in your life? What do you want to become in your life? This is the most important question. First, you need to take a mental time out and you need to sit on your couch for at least some days before and decide what you really want in your life. What you really want in your life. What really you want in your life. And how badly you need that. And how much are you willing to suffer for that? 3 questions. What do you want in your life? How badly you want in your life? That also will determine the success in that particular thing. And how far you are willing to suffer in that. Because without any struggles, if you don't suffer in a particular thing, you won't reach anywhere. I haven't seen any person who has done something great in his or her life without any struggles. I'm not talking about those people who have inherited properties, inherited money from their parents, from their grandfathers, great-grandfathers. I'm not talking about them. But personally, if you want to do something in your life, if you want to become great in your life, you see, when you die, nobody wants to know how much money was there in your bank account. They will only remember the deeds you have done, the work you have done on this planet. They will never ask anybody, oh, how much money does he have in his bank account? You will be remembered for your work. Did somebody ask Nelson Mandela, or did people remember Nelson Mandela for his money? Or they asked his relatives that how much money Nelson Mandela had? No. He was significant. He made a difference to the people of this planet Earth. And hence he's being remembered until today. He's being remembered until today. People who make a difference to others, in the lives of other people, they are going to be remembered. Your money is not going to be remembered. Means how much money you earn, they are not going to remember that. How good you are, what deeds you do, what work you do on this planet Earth. That is what will make you great. That will make people remember you much after you leave this planet Earth. Mahatma Gandhi. Nobody knows how much money he had. Nobody knows that. But we remember Mahatma Gandhi, that he got us that freedom from the Britishers. That freedom which the Indians were longing for, he got that freedom for us. So, if you want to make an impression on this world, before you check out of this planet Earth, see, the clock is ticking. Whether you do something about it or not right now. And this right now is never going to come. Never in your life is going to come. The time which has gone forever. Oh my God, you cannot buy that time which has gone forever. You cannot bring it back. Oh my God, what a precious time it is. How precious this time is. You need to realize this. You see, the clock is ticking. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Life is passing you by. So don't waste any more time. Don't waste any more time. And follow your goals and dreams. If you have a dream, fulfill it, because you aren't going to get a second life. This is the only life you have. This is the only life you have. There are no retakes in this life. No retakes. You won't get back your lost time, because as I said, the time which is lost forever. So on this note, I'd like to end this video. Let us see what happens today. Well, the markets have shot up. But let's see what happens. My predictions, what the levels which I have told you, those levels come or not. Let's see. So the markets have really shot up, and I expect the markets to correct sometime today. Let's see what happens. And we will meet in our next video, God willing. Definitely I'll be with you all in my next video tomorrow. God bless you all. Take care. Good night. Good day. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.